Okay, hopefully you guys could hear me pretty good and not that stupid quality that I keep getting fucking having. I really don't like this. Anyway, hopefully you guys. Let me just do. Okay, welcome back, guys, with another video. I don't know how long it's been since I made a video. Well, yes, I do. It's been like a month or two, 2 weeks. Anyway. I want to bring you guys a very special video, a very good story that I personally like a lot, and that you guys like a lot and have seen before. I know there's a thousand readings, and I don't like to be that one person that just reads whatever that's popular. I want to read stories that are unheard of. I like just reading short stories, long stories. But the thing about when I did that, read long stories, that the videos tend to be only about 15 minutes long. And since I've only been using an iPod, this is what I've been using to basically edit and craft the videos. I could only have 15 minutes. 15 minutes on this, which I did not like at all. Want to make longer videos for you guys. Longer, well made, good sound quality. Oh man, was I pissed off every time I made a video and the sound quality wasn't great. It's because for you guys. I want to do this for you. I want to do this so that you guys can enjoy a video and or enjoy a story. Just play one of my videos, go and do something else while you're hearing the story. That's what I actually want to do, accomplish for this channel. So you guys just could just watch a video and then like it. Even though I suck a lot, I want to say thanks to all 20 subscribers that I have. 20 awesome people that have gone into my life that you guys are now my family. And I do think of you guys as my family because so you, as a YouTube channel, we grow in numbers and we grow in family. And what I want to do is, you guys, I opened up I already made a Facebook page, but I didn't really care. I didn't really mind about it and whatnot. In the later videos, my older videos, you could go on the link and check it out. But I ain't put it in my newer ones because I didn't really mess with it. But now I want you guys. It's a place where everybody could just communicate and talk to and just be themselves without any haters or anything really. I want to make a community for just us bros to just whatever this is. um yeah, basically I want, and what I plan for the Facebook page is for just like if you draw, if you're an artist, if you make music, just upload it there so everybody can enjoy. Everybody can just share it. Everybody else's. I'm gonna be uploading my art, which which I don't think I'm that good of an artist. I never took an art class in my life, and but I still do it because I love to do it. I love all this. And I love you guys. I love storytelling. I love telling stories. I love bringing new people into my life. I love everything. And without you guys, I would be bored and probably off somewhere in a ditch, right? And I'm so happy I did this because this is what changed my life. This is you guys, and I bring you this 30-minute long video, my first 30-minute long video. And hopefully this video doesn't get messed up and I have to do this again because I'm kind of tired right now. My back hurts. I have back problems. But y'all do. Moving on. And I just hope you guys enjoy this as much as I have. This has been an awesome experience with all of you and all 20 of you and all soon to come. I just spread this video like a wildfire, like it is, because I want more bros to enjoy this, to enjoy this community. so we could all just get along and whatnot, enjoy stories, communicate and whatnot. I am making this video way too long. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and and the story should be up in a little bit, and actually it should be up in 5, 4, 3. Oh yeah, I'm going there. 2 and 1. Bye. And like I said, we switched over to now reading the story. Hopefully you guys like the picture I made. It's I'm trying out a thing. If you guys like it, please tell me down. I'll make crazy ones. And yeah, let me just look for the story and we shall begin. Hearts chapter 1. Hands chapter 1. My bad. See, I'm already messing up. How come you guys like me so much? Please tell me. What is it about me? Okay, anyway. Hands Chapter 1. A My Little Pony Friendship is Magic fan fiction by Andrew J. Tolan. Disclaimer: this is a non-profit fan-based work of prose. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is the property of Hasbro and a reinvention of the lovely Lauren Frost. No copyright infringement is intended. Please support the official release. Don't want to get sued now, do we? And the story begins. It was a rough bit of sleep I've had. But then, most nights since I got here were rough. The bed was unfortunately too short. The town carpenter was working on a new one for me, and I offered what help I could. Frankly, though, my carpentry was basic at best. I could make things with straight angles. Well, mostly straight angles. Anything more complicated than that, though, was the challenge. Cock-a-doodle-doo! I groaned and covered my face with the blankets. I heard the sound of hooves on the wooden floor. I felt the tell-tag tug of the mouth on the sheets. And I fought for a bit with the owner of those teeth before giving up and letting go. I sat up and sighed at the face of my, well, I suppose landlady would be the best way to put it. Landmare might be better. Time to get up. I mean, if you don't mind, Fluttershy said with a smile. Mr. Rooster can be very loud, but it's only so every pony can get up on time. Nah. Sure, said I, winching a bit as I rolled my head around my neck. I'm terribly sorry that the bed is so small, Fluttershy said. I mean, that's the bed I use for bears to sleep over. They usually curled up, I mean, and you're still so tall. No, no, I'm fine, I asked, raising my hands up. It's really fine. I think it's getting better. Really? She asked with a brightness of her smile that was more than a little contagious. I smiled back. Well, that, or I've shrunk, I said. I swung my long legs to the side of the bed, stretching my arms up high, winching again. Ow, ow, yep, definitely haven't shrunk. Here, let me, Fluttershy said. She trotted up to me, and I held up my hands. Ah, no, really, that's, that's fine. Nonsense, you're hurting. I can fix it. Don't you worry about a thing, Fluttershy said smoothly. A bit too smoothly. I scooted back on the bed, trying to get away from the butter yellow Pegasus. No, no, I'm great. I mean, last time, last time was her forelegs. Oh, my bad. Her forelegs wrapped around my neck. Her face was close to mine, dangerously close. Her very warm, kind face with beautiful eyes. I mean, look, I'm not a pervert, but when you've been on an alien planet for a while without any female company of your own species, and a few ideas pop into your head. Just one. She flew around in a half circle, turning my eyes widened, and any unusual thoughts flew out of my head with a resounding crack. Oh my god, why? It's okay. It's okay. I worked with primates before. That's what you said last time. Here, here, let's try this. Crack. Gah! Oops, may have done that a bit too hard. Needless to say, my first stop after breakfast was the carpenter's office and then the mortician, because I was sure I was now dead and a little more than a reanimated corpse. That was flawless, that was beautiful. Let's move on to part 2. We stopped by Twilight Sparkle's treehouse, a pleasant enough spot in Ponybell, which was filled with pleasant spots. Pleasant. Everywhere pleasant. Uh, Despite the resemblance to Earth flora and fauna, my allergy hasn't been going crazy with much pollen and fur in the air. Otherwise, I'd probably had died the moment I arrived. Hell, who knew if there was some pony alien virus or bacteria, whether whatever, just waiting to kill me? I had to have a sense of humor about this. The purple unicorn smiled brightly as we entered, both of, both on all fours. I didn't have much choice. I sat up into a sitting position, Indian style, to keep my taking up space to be a bare minimum. Good morning, Andrew. How are you doing? Toilet asked. Alright, right, alright, I said presently. Back doing better? She asked. I didn't look at Fluttershy, who I knew would be blushing. Uh, uh, yes, yes, much better. Because I have been studying spells to help. A nearby book developed a glow and floated in front of me. It opened and I was giving several views of the anatomy of apes. There is a vent. Stay with me. There is a veterinarian named Dr. Hoof, who has developed several healing spells, chiroporotic techniques, and no, I'm good, I said with a smile. Really good. Twilight frowned. Did it hurt before? I've been working hard on getting it right. Maybe you should save it for when I'm near death, I said quickly. The pain won't be as big a deal. Twilight gave a pony equivalent of a shrug and grin. Certainly. She smiled broadly, and several items, pens, paper, recordings, came out all glowing. Now, shall we resume the examination? She asked sweetly. I looked over at Fluttershy, trying hard not to whimper. She smiled back comfortingly. Don't worry, I'll be here, and Twilight won't hurt you on purpose. And we're not even examining your brainwaves this time, Twilight said happily. I sighed and slowly nodded. Alright, what would you like to know? Well, last time you spoke of politics, and we found many similarities, Twilight said, even down to the colorful language you use for your current leaders. We have found parallels. I guess politics is similar even across the universe, I said gamely. What do you want to know this time? Something I wanted to get to for a while now. as I think it might be as significant to your society as ours? Twilight said brightly. Oh, what? I asked. Twilight grinned. Sex. Oh, okay. I'm going to go now, I said quickly. Twilight frowned. Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I even learned a spell to make you feel more comfortable about it. What could possibly make this a more comfortable subject for me? I complained. Poof! Now sitting on her knees, a curvy purple unicorn girl, like out of every furry's fantasies, appeared. She smiled brightly. Does this help? Twilight asked. Oh my, Fluttershy gasped. I stared for several long seconds. No. And the part two. That's hilarious. That was funny. Anyway, she was just a bit caught up. Oh, this is Fluttershy. She was just a bit caught up, and you did draw those pictures for her. Fluttershy tried as she left the treehouse. Ponies trotted everywhere, while a white Pegasus flew above. My bad, while a few Pegasus flew above. It was a peaceful day, full of bustling in the marketplace. It helped distract me from the disturbing situation in the treehouse behind us. Not that I was tempted. Let's be honest. Away from contact with anyone from your species for, jeez, months at least, surrounded by aliens who were cute, cuddly, who could turn into a reasonable facsimiles of a human woman with similar anatomy. Actually, it was because of that I reacted so strongly. Look, I'm not James T. Kirk here. Frankly, it's just plain freaky. Hence, no, no, I said flatterly. You could just write about it, Fluttershy suggested as we continued on our way to the town proper. It's just fun. Sex is the last thing I want on my mind, I said. Oh, alright, she said with a sigh. Oh, Fluttershy. Snowy. Great, I said, but. Oh no, the horror! Cried a familiar voice. I looked over at an elegant purple and white building. I was running automatically for the building as another cry came out. This is horrible! I'm coming! I'm coming! I panted. I grabbed the door handle, yanked it open, and smashed my face into the door arch. And down I went like the great big stupid ape I was. I groaned and rubbed my forehead. Ow. A white face filled my vision. Oh, Andrew, come quick, please. Oh, what is it? I groaned, sitting up as she got out of the way. It's positively dreadful. Come quick. She galloped into her shop. I followed on all fours, but my head held high. I was determined to keep as much dignity as I could, though the shop was filled with clothing on mannequins that looked like merry-go-round horses, which wasn't as weird as it was when I first landed. The white unicorn led me to her back room. I looked around, alert for any danger. My hand slid to the knife I'd taken to carrying around on my belt, just in case violence was requested. Okay, I wasn't great at it, but after figuring out how to catch fish with your bare hands. And the knife, I was reasonably sure I could be a little intimidating. What is it? What's wrong? I asked. It's absolutely dreadful, Rarity said intensely. She pointed to the sink. I blinked. You gotta be fucking kidding me about this. I looked down into it. There's something clogging it, she said. I stared in disbelief. What? Well, I can't very well risk using my magic on it. I might break something. But you have those wonderful hands. I sighed. I moved my hand to my belt and pulled out a long, thin scrubbing brush. Oh my, oh my, you took off so quickly, Fluttershy, Fluttershy called. Is everything alright? It's just fine, I grumbled, threatening, threading the brush into the sink. Rarity smiled. Oh, thank you. Tell me when you're done, if you could please. Take a look at my bathroom. It's just very embarrassing, but I sighed and thrust it in and out a lot harder than I had to. Ooh, Rarity. What is up, girl? I like I we ar- we emerged around lunchtime. My hands scrubbed raw. Fluttershy walked alongside me, offering a consoling smile at my belt. My money bag was a few bits heavier. Thank you, darling, Rarity cried, waving a hoof after us. Remind me to design something wonderful for you in return. Yes, thank you, I sighed, waving my hand back at her. I headed off, still rubbing my hands. I went. I really should have worn gloves. Who the hell makes it so that you have to use your whole body weight to get a nut loose? Ah, well, Rarity is very thorough when it comes to fixing her home. Fluttershy explained. Why couldn't I get that right? Fluttershy explained gently. It could never be too tight enough. I totally messed that up. I'm butchering this now. Except when it's too tight, I grumbled. So, what do you need me to do? Well, Fluttershy smiled. I need a bit of help with a very stubborn patient who is so unwilling to just come in for a checkup. Oh, how stubborn are we talking? I asked. Well, Fluttershy said thoughtfully, so stubborn I might need a means of attracting her out. I blinked several times. Fluttershy, if this has something to do with sex. It doesn't. Attract was a poor choice of words. I yes should have said yes. I asked flatteringly. Fluttershy coughed and looked aside. Pete! What? Please, please, for me? Fluttershy asked, her eyes big and shiny. I groaned, holding a hand to my forehead. Uh, I... it... and, well... I sighed. Sorry about that. And this is why I find myself hanging upside down from a tree branch, my feet in leather straps, my arms hanging beneath me as I swung slowly back and forth. I really need to stop saying yes to her. I grumbled. I sighed and looked around. Okay, come on, come out, come out, wherever you are. There was a rumbling nearby and a rustling of several trees. Almost, Fluttershy whispered loudly. Try to look more delicious. I rolled my eyes. Look, I'm a big, juicy human being. I haven't been able to eat a lot of red meat, so I'm as tasty as I'm ever going to get. Because unfortunately, this stupid planet has scientific cows, and I can't eat anything that thinks or talks. Um, Andrew? Fluttershy said. I'm big and fat. Well, I was fat. I'm now a little husky, but without add flavor. Like a nice marble piece of steak, which I would really love to have. I envy you right now, I continued. Come on, you fat, glorious piece of... Out of the trees, a vast roar came forth. A huge mass came through. A huge prehistoric mass? I squeaked as a gigantic Tyrannosaurus-like monster came forth. It was dark green, with its tops covered in black scales like a crocodile. It growled at me at advantage and advanced with every footstep, making the earth tremble. I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it. I screamed as I sat up, grabbing onto the rope above and frantically climbing. I had, I had, it had been a while since gym class, but you'd be surprised what motivation a T-Rex can inspire. The great monster came up right underneath me, sniffing and looking up with its vast jaws, gasping. I looked down and climbed faster. Oh god, I was kidding. I'm not tasty. You don't want to eat me. I'll taste like I wet my pants. I shrieked. The monster roared, the smell of its breath nauseating. I shuddered, and my eyes widened as it crouched, its tail waved as it prepared to jump. This is it, I thought, miserably. I die eating by T-Rex on a crazy alien planet ruled by ponies, and I can't even brag about it. My bad. No, no, that was terrible. No! Fluttershy's voice came forth loud and clear. The T-Rex looked down at her. I gasped in horror. No! Fluttershy, run! Run for it! Fly! Fly, you stupid pony! No! You've been bad! Fluttershy growled at the monster. It roared in anger and rage. Her hair whipped back and forth. She stood her ground and glared. You do not take that job with me, she admonished. You said you would return for your checkup. You've been avoiding me, and that is not good for you. Or for me. The T-Rex growled again. Fluttershy advanced on it, with her nose piercing into the massive snouts. The T-Rex growled, became uncertain. Now, you are going... Let me just do that again. Now, you are going to come back with me, undergo your checkup, and then I'll I'll have a nice, tasty fish for you to eat, she said with a smile. Poor thing branched itself to death. But it should be tasty. She glared. Understood? Yeah, that's her glared voice right now. Where was I? The T-Rex, whimpering and nodded. It turned and made. It turned and made for Fluttershy's cottage, the earth booming underneath its feet. I stared in disbelief at the reacting monster, and then at Fluttershy. Uh, um, I'm sorry about calling you stupid? I managed. She beamed at me. Perfectly fine. I should have explained the whole plan, but, I was afraid you wouldn't have. She looked at the ground, gone along with it. Well, I nodded. Yeah, I see. Good thinking. You did very well, Fluttershy said with a smile. Um, maybe, you could help me again? Maybe, maybe, I said, wiping the sweat from my brow. I paused. Could you get me down, please? And that was the end of chapter 1 of Hand. I enjoyed reading it. Sorry I messed up a couple times, whatnot, but we're getting better with progress, aren't we? And you guys hopefully enjoyed this video as much as I did. And see you guys on the next video or whatever I make, which the next video is gonna be fucking awesome. Do not miss it. It's once in a lifetime. Not really. It's me once in a lifetime. But still, hopefully you guys enjoy it and thank you. Oh, whoa. Where did that come from? Thank you for coming and whatnot. Anyway, before this gets any longer, see you and blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.